Welcome to SGL Spiritual and Light. This is I Am Independent. Now what message? General message. Let's see what you need to speak up about. But before I deliver the message to you, viewer, listener, let's go ahead and get started here. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding as above, so below. Ashe. All right, what is the message here? Go easy on yourself. Buy your own self-hate drink. I don't feel like cursing. So, viewer and listener, because some of us, we play our YouTubes and we're multitasking, but you need to take out the time and pat yourself on the back. If your body's hurting and you can't pat yourself on the back at this time, say great job. Look at yourself in the mirror. Say you're doing a good job. Especially for some of you who you haven't taken out the time to appreciate yourself and your small accomplishments, or your extended accomplishments, your big accomplishments, your small, your increment accomplishments. So for some of you, don't even realize just getting out of bed is an accomplishment. So this is time for you to loosen up and appreciate yourself. If you have to go make your own self a plaque, a certificate, do that and hang it up, sign it, and be proud. Okay? It's time to think big, right? You're independent, and then it's like, now what? Okay? Some of you guys are realizing you used to be excited about saying I'm independent, to realize it's really a sad place, because independence can literally push you away from people that want to come and help you, and then you're looking around feeling empty. Okay, well, let's go ahead. That's why it's time to loosen up. For some of you, actually do need to drink one of your favorite cocktails or something. All right. Let's go. You're independent. Now what? If you're an entrepreneur, contractor, freelancer, this message is general message is definitely here for you. Let's see. What are the messages for the viewer at this time? But as a side note, some of you, you're trying to find out a way to loosen up, but you don't know how to, and it's not intentionally. Just breathe. Start practicing your breathing and realize that it's not you. It is past residue that still needs to be cleaned and detoxed out. Okay? And for some of you, you have adapted to new hobbies, or you are keeping yourself involved in something that helps you getting over certain things that happened in the past. We have demo and reverse, meaning you're independent, but don't nobody know that. Don't nobody know you exist. You've been celebrating yourself in your own self, and now you're stuck. It's like you're stuck, fork in the road, right? Realizing, okay, I'm in a place. Nobody knows about my business. Nobody knows about my services, right? And you have all the tools that you need, but for some of you, you may be overly exhausted at this time. So it's very vital for you to uplift yourself. For some of you, your ego just dropped 10 feet under. You buried it. You're realizing that saying you're independent really doesn't have any value if you don't have any product behind it. Back up. Okay. What else for the viewer and listener? Someone of you may need to clean your environment, air, open up some windows. For some of you, to show appreciation to yourself, give yourself a bath. If you don't have a bathtub, give yourself an essential shower. Put some essential oils in the water. I believe they have some little balms too as well. I need to get me some. We have learning in reverse, meaning you're independent, but you got stuck. You're stuck. Again, stuck in the fork in the road. You consumed yourself with the thought of being independent to the point that you're like, oh, you're feeling like people passed you up. Especially if you're looking on social media and stuff like that, you're seeing people's progress and you're comparing yourself. No, everyone has their own alignment. Now, if these are people that you want to align yourself with, then step your game up with. But before you do that, this is the true message here for you, viewer, listener, is find out why it's attracting you. They may have a product that you like, or a product or service that you're trying to establish, right? Or you're trying to influence. But do you know what's behind the scenes? Do you follow these people? Do you truly know their intent? Okay. So that's for some of you. But for some of you, you don't stop learning. Some of you are learning that, yeah, okay, I'm independent. I'm solid. I'm loyal, right? I'm dependable. Okay. Some of you are literally, it's like you saying you have these skills, but you need to update your resume. Update your skills. Some of you are feeling like, well, I had to change career path. I had to change industries. Well, what did you do that you can transfer over into the field you truly want to be in? Be easy on yourself. Work harder, not smarter. Think bigger. Okay, it says meditate and meditate on it. Okay, for some of you, you have given up. Okay, so do you feel dependent now? Now what? It's time to release that residue. And we have DUI in reverse as well. Some of you were in the phase of the know-how, right? And you need to tap back into that know-how by getting into your meditation. Whatever practice, how you do that. Take 10 minutes. There is a aura cleanse that you can use for your meditation. It's in the link. You need to get back into your learning habits. Okay. And this is also remember, you buried ego. So this is the time to be open to other people's information and get your stuff out there. Okay. Show examples of your work. And if you don't have any content or you don't have any, you got to start from somewhere. You're going to get no's. But for some of you, you're going to get those yeses. It's just you have to be open as a team player and accept that everyone is different. Every group is different. That's why it's very important. Who are you learning from? Know who you're learning from. Do they align with you? Are those energies truly match? See, what we think of what we want, it may not be. Let's go ahead and clarify. Alright, clarify demo. You got this, viewer. Just start off small. If you're just now starting off, and for instance, say you have a service, right? Say you're an influencer, whatever, you fill in the blank of what you are. Get your name out there first. Allow people to know that you exist. Build up your network, okay? Start collaborating. And as you do that, learn from that, okay? Learn what people are doing of working smarter, not harder. Before making and saying yes to things, meditate. Don't be in a rush. There is no rush, okay? And this is the point. You're independent. So now this is the point. Roll up your sleeve and do it yourself. But you see those flowers? Appreciate yourself. Loosen up. Clarify demo. Communication. This is the communication that you're receiving right now. Viewer. Okay? But for the most part, you can control how fast you want this communication to come in. Like I said, you tell them, you know what, I can't make a decision right now. You don't have to tell them you're waiting on it. It's just, you have to speak up. Give me time to think about it. Someone's coming in to show you how to create a portfolio, update your resume. Ask and you shall receive. Clarify learning. Learning to be unstoppable. Telling people you're independent can make you unstoppable, meaning people are going to say, oh, okay, you're independent, you don't need my help. This is the spy. Someone is watching you on what you do. And if they're making it seem so easy, but it's not their originality, they're getting it from you. You may be an influencer. Some kind of form of leadership where you and we have the Chariot here, clarified by the 9 of Wands. You got this. This is all mental. You're not wounded. You're not scarred. You're not bruised. And you have backup. And they're coming in. Tell them, what do you want people to do? What do you need help with? Making proper decisions. Organizing. Cleaning up. Being open. But for most of you, God has made a way for you to be able to do it yourself. And you're still whining. I don't have help. But look at where you are from 5 years. Look at now and 5 years ago. You better be easy on yourself and appreciate yourself. Clarify DIY. Do it yourself. The 3 of Wands. You have to call your ships in. You have to send out the message. You have to explain the vision. No one can see what you see. Okay, overall direction. We have the Queen of Swords. So that's independence. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The 9 of Pentacles. Independence. Temperance. Balance. Patience. Okay. For some of you, you're going to have to learn patience all over again. Because you allowed ego to take over. Okay. Overall direction. The 7 of Wands. Some of you feel like you're in competition. The underlining of it, you're in competition with yourself. So that's what I said. When you are attracted to someone you want to connect with, or someone's doing something similar to what it is that you're trying to do, okay? Do your research. Okay? Make sure you are creating a mentor that is a benefit, not something that attracts. You got to be mindful of what energies this person attracts, what their following looks like. Is that the following you want to, is their following the type of people that's going to drain you? I'm going to leave it at that. Leave it at that. I'm going to give you an affirmation. Be easy on yourself, your listener. Be easy on yourself. Don't wait for someone to appreciate you. Don't wait for somebody to buy you a drink. I love myself for who I am. Believe it. Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. Yes, people need to know you exist. You're independent, but now what? I trust myself, investing in yourself. But now you need to start trusting other people. Okay? All right, that is your reading. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. And that is you and I.